action.
All right. Well, here we go. Well, it's Wednesday with Wendell. Yes, the time is 11:15 a.m. That's Central Standard Time, I guess. I really don't know, but we're going to move right along. I have the CEO and the CFO, as usual, here. Felicia Gomez-Simpson. And my special guest today is a co-worker from Waterburger Fuel, Carlos Cavazos.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right. Now, I want y'all to know, we're going to get into this. No, it's kind of hot outside. It's 88 degrees. Feel like it's 99, but
only
73% humidity.
Yeah.
That's what really making it muggy and sticky and everything. Now, before we get into it, I want you to know Carlos is a really good dear friend of mine, and he's in a wheelchair. And what is your, how do you say that, a quadriplegia?
I have a spinal bifida. It's a birth defect. It affects the lower back of my back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's basically a birth defect.
Right.
Yeah.
And since they want it from birth, you been having to deal with what you've been dealing with all your life. And how old are you right now?
I'm 45.
45.
45.
Looking good and strong. And see, quick story when I first started Waterburger Field, because Carlos been there since day one.
I've been there 17 years already.
17 years. And, and I was walking down 4th Street, and, hey, you want to ride? I said, yeah, gave him a ride. And when he got out, I noticed he was walking on the side of the truck. I said, you need any help with the wheelchair? He says, no, I got it. He grabs it with one hand, and boom. And the wheelchairs are not light.
Yeah.
And just his mentality, his strength things that he does, he works out and stuff like that, because you in all kind of wheelchair activities, right?
Yeah. I do. I have a wheelchair basketball team here in Corpus. Well, I don't have, but we founded a wheelchair basketball team. So we travel a lot. We are considered with the NWBA, so which is National Wheelchair Basketball Association. Sort of like the NBA, but for wheelchairs.
Yeah. And it's
So
really cool.
we get into all adaptive sports: basketball, football, soccer, everything.
Really, that's really amazing. Guys want to get out and do things, just to participate, to make you feel like, hey, I'm part of everything else, And some people look down on you, oh well, and they don't really know the reason why.
Yeah.
They don't understand, and we don't have that knowledge and stuff like that. Because I was reading up on a few things, and to me, I'm just being blessed, man, because. I was in a situation when I got hit by that car that I didn't think I was going to walk again or even have my leg.
Right.
So you inspired me.
Yeah.
That times I seen early in the morning, rolling down Shoreline, getting ready for the 5K. Didn't you enter a 5K?
Yeah, I do a lot of 5Ks also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
5K.
those free ones at the Corpus.
And I don't even want to walk a 5K. This guy's in a wheelchair, man. And there's so many of you that's really doing it. Y'all inspire me. A lot of your friends, I always joke, Carlos, talking about, rain them threes, man, rain them threes. Because I'm just going to foul out. So, like I said, once again, you always inspire me. Yeah. You're there as the greeter, there in the front gate, checking people, tickets and everything. What's one of the strangest things, if anything, happened down there as a greeter? What somebody say, oh, I got this, or, or...
Well, actually, I was there. Leila, my coworker, we're checking bags. It's a whole situation now. But when we check bags, she checked the baby bag, right? So we told her to open the baby bag, and it was a young couple. Man, they were like early 20s maybe. And we told her, can we check your bag? And the guy looked at the girl, and the girl looked at the guy. So we're like, something happening. So she opened up the baby bag. There was a pistol in there. In the baby bag, where all the Pampers, Similac, all that stuff. It was a pistol in there.
And they weren't off-duty police.
Oh, nah, they were young. They were like 20 years old. You
got to go put this in the car. Huh?
Yeah,
and if they go do it, you check them again, right?
But the strange thing about it is, why are you going to put it in your baby bag?
In a baby bag, huh?
I mean, if you would have put it in your waistband, we would have never caught it because we don't check persons.
Yeah.
Check it on your baby bag.
Yeah.
So I think they figured we're not going to check baby bags because it's a baby bag.
Yeah.
But no,
it has the most room in there to put a lot of things.
Yeah. The bag's a bag to us, so we're going to check it regardless of what you're carrying, But we've had what was it? Like the service animals. We had a lady that came in. She brought it was some kind of animal, and we're like, I don't know how that could be a service animal, but it was like a rabbit, or it was some kind of animal, and we're like
ferret or something.
Something like that. We're like, I don't know.
It's a chinchilla. It helps me with my depression.
It wasn't one of those.
It was something weird, or we're kind of like, man, I don't know about all
Those
this.
accordion monkeys or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's strange.
Yeah,
Man.
it's crazy, but I mean, we don't get too much strange stuff.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just,
And it's just hot there where you are, man. You had to get that shade because that concrete, the heat just be bouncing
Yeah.
off of there. And when we have promotional days like that, people that get there for the jerseys, whatever, like it's the Margaritaville jersey went hard, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a nice looking jersey. People be out there.
Right.
Some people get out there. Say we don't open up the gates till 5 o'clock. Some people get out there at noon or 1 o'clock
Yeah.
sometimes.
yeah.
You know, but it's been so hot and humid, people kind of slacking off a little bit,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people, I guess, with the season ticket holders and regular fans, you know, they have a different interest to go in.
Right.
And you have some of the season ticket holders, they get kind of upset at things. Hold on, that's me. I'll be right back with y'all. No, I'm just kidding. That's all good.
Here you go.
Man, you know, and the thing that, do you enjoy baseball? You like baseball? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm not one to sit and watch on TV or anything like that. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
watch the playoffs of the World Series.
Yeah,
With
I'm the
that-
type of
especially
person.
Astros.
I'm
Now,
exactly the same. Super Bowl. I watch football,
Yeah.
more football than anything
Yeah.
else. But World Series, the playoffs,
well,
I'll watch
long
it.
it ain't the Cowboys. You don't care who
Oh
we're.
man.
Well, I have to go there because he's a true Cowboy hater. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what they did to him. I don't know.
I'm not a Cowboys fan either.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's. I'm not gonna get into
Hey,
it, but
no,
I
don't
don't.
get into
My
it.
dad is.
I just have
so
to
what
bring
football
that
team? What's your football team?
Anybody that beats the Cowboys.
Anybody who's the Cowboys.
Anybody that beats the
So
Cowboys.
yours is Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I follow more of the Texans. Yeah, I know they're
My brother's
trash, but
Texans.
hey,
If you had to pick between the Texas teams, it would be Texans.
yeah.
Well, it's
yeah.
a young man that went to St. Paul here named Jose Trevino, was playing at the Yankees now.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
catcher, and he's a reserve for the Major League Baseball All-Star team this year.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's good.
That's really good, man. So kudos to him and everything. You know, that's really awesome. That's kind of amazing to me, you know, because he's only the first player since Bert Hooten who went to King High School to be named to the All-Star team.
That's cool.
Major League Baseball, kudos to him, man. That's really
Right, yeah.
outstanding. You know. Now, you're a Rome Miller graduate.
Right? Yeah.
know, and
90. I don't know. 95, I think. 6. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's really cool. And I've been at quite a few, you know, once a buck, always a bucks on
Right.
there. And so we had that tie. What can you say? You know, we had the best top tradition. Miller's winning. They're falling behind them. You know, they don't do too good in baseball, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, you can name them for football and basketball. They're going to be there, and they got a few sprinters. And the females, the ladies, the girls, athletics will really come around too, and I like that. You know, and just to give them that little spirit, I'm always going to give my battling bucks a good shout out. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Even Eva Longoria. She was a Miller High School graduate, and she's been doing great things with her money that she's been making.
Right.
You know, she started out with the Young and Restless. She was Miss Texas USA, represented, you know, for Texas, and then she got on with Desperate Housewives, and that's when she went global. More,
Yeah.
You know, but she's putting it back in. She has what they call the Evers Heroes. Evers Heroes that she helped, you know, young adults and teens that, you know, are slow learning or don't want to learn. She's investing in that, and that's a blessing there when you want to give back,
Right.
you know. Like, well, she doesn't come here a lot. Well, you know, Kansas Station's in San Antonio. That's where she met Tony Parker, you know, and everything, and I think she resides there now. And it's not bad at all. I like the thing that she does, you know,
Right.
doing. She don't have to come back to me about all class reunions, and I wish Miller had one again one day, because I love going to those, man. They're pretty cool,
Right.
you know. Now, you know this ex-Walmart guy, he's an ex-CEO named Mark Lohr. You ever heard of him? Well, this guy wants to build a $400 billion utopian smart city. Something on the scale like San Francisco, you know, basically with, you know, creative architecture, you know, and then he's going to have sustainable energy, and he wants to have what he calls the drought-resistant system. $400 billion now. It's six spots he want to put this at. Texas is one of them. Where in Texas, they don't know, but it's 6 other places that he want to make all this really good, where you have everything is kind of slow paced, where there's more bicycle, more pedestrians, and slow moving vehicles with fossil fuel. But he wants to put his money where
Like
his mouth
Stafford
is.
Wives, that little town. Have you seen that movie?
No, I've never seen that. But
It's
No,
like
never.
it's a little town that's kind of like a utopia, but like the wives
Yeah.
are all perfect because they like brainwash them or whatever. That's just what popped in my head when you're
Yeah.
saying that. I'm like, oh crap.
so and where he's going
Like a
$400 billion
retirement
dollars.
community?
Well, he wants to at least for like 5 million people. Now, who you going to have to fill an application for this, or
Like in
are you going to
a private island?
Oh no! Or my thing is, who all can get in?
Yeah.
Or you have to have money to get in, or what's going on? I tried to read a little. They didn't say anything like that, or what city was going to try to have them. But that kind of tripped me out there, man. A utopian city. I ain't mad at the idea,
Yeah.
but like a CEO and $1 billion, and he wants to put his money in. There's a lot of people made a lot of money on everybody else's backs, and it just trips me out, man.
Yeah.
It just trips me out. But hey, I want to see what's Elon Musk. He's the guy that flies around or go into space. Why don't he send one of his rockets to the moon? Because July the 20th now, 1969, they said man went to the moon.
Hey, aren't they saying that the Chinese are going to the moon?
I want to.
And I'm surprised they haven't been there with as good as technology as the
Yeah.
Chinese
Right,
that
I
they
wanna-
got.
I'm-
But they
yeah.
are saying that they're going to the moon, and I'm thinking, are they going to the moon because like we haven't been there in so long
Yeah.
to like take it over to like
Yeah.
stake claim like we're here now.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I
mean,
want to
speculation.
see.
I'm a
I want
conspiracy
to see
theorist.
man walk on the moon.
I'll
Take
go
the
in
flag
circles.
out. It's mine
Yeah,
now.
like a territorial thing. I mean, it could be. We don't
Yeah.
know why they're going.
I don't know. I like
Or what
to
if they're
see
gonna
it.
go set a freaking laser that can like shoot up a certain,
Yeah.
they have the technology. I mean, hello.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anything can happen. We're gonna find out what's
That's
really going on.
speculation, people.
Yeah, it might be a
People
new
that take
movie
things too
coming out for
seriously.
that, And man, now you like food, I like food.
Yeah.
You meal prepper. You have different things that you cook, but they had the 10 top barbecue spots in Corpus Christi.
I do like
Okay.
barbecue though.
You like barbecue? What?
I like
you,
burnt brisket.
burnt. Oh,
I like it when it's like kind of burnt.
burn the fat ends, the what they call the burn ends
And that's
of the
considering
brisket.
like I don't eat beef very often, but I
Yeah.
do like burnt brisket.
Silverado's mine.
So,
Yeah, that's pretty good there.
That's all
That's
Alameda?
it. The other one,
what is it,
Weber.
Weber?
We had Weber and Gallagher.
Gallagher's
Yeah,
Yeah, that was bomb.
They told me how about salt? Oh, salty oak barbecue?
I didn't really care for it.
No.
Nah,
they-
no
they
disrespect to
little
them.
pricey.
I've
How
never
about
been.
Hogmars? You ever been to
Yes,
Hogmars?
we
Yeah,
have.
that's pretty good
I
though.
like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Even Howard's is all right.
Yeah,
Really?
Howard's is
Howard's
nice,
is not on the list.
It's not.
No, it wasn't on the list.
Did Rudy's make it? Because Rudy's is good.
Rudy's
Ru-
is fake.
Rudy?
I like their
Rudy's
baked
didn't
potato.
make it. Sonny's Barbacoa is on there in restaurant.
Oh, I've never been there.
Chicharrones are good.
The chicharrones are good there, huh?
Yeah.
You can't, you fast for them.
Yeah.
How about a big bowl Korean barbecue?
Never had it.
Yeah, that's
either.
that's on 614 Weber, Suite 19. How about Julian's? Julian.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
Down Bow?
he was our sponsor, or he still is. He's a sponsor for our team. I
Yeah,
used to
okay.
I went to elementary with Julian,
Oh, okay.
so I ran into him one time, and he's like, "Hey, you need anything for the team? Let me know." So
Because the name of your team is the CC Rims,
right,
right?
it's Corpus Christi Rims, yeah.
Yeah, RIMZ, the Rims.
Yeah. So he asked me, he's like, "You need anything? Let me know." So
Yeah.
I asked him for jerseys, and he bought us jerseys twice
Cool.
already.
Cool.
Nice.
He's a pretty good guy. Yeah.
Kudos.
How about you been in New Oasis Brewery? I know you've been there.
Yes.
You like
I've
there?
been-
Last week.
I've been there, but
Those are my boys.
barbecue I really didn't.
Yeah, they had what they a brisket tamale.
I didn't have that. I just had
Big.
I
thick,
had
man.
the brisket baked potato with
Oh,
the
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
things,
Oh,
and then my
cool.
husband had the brisket nachos, and it was a lot.
That's the
of
one I had.
food.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
nacho.
Okay, cool. Now they also how about Mike Cotton's, old Joe Cotton's, I think it's
In
something.
Robstown,
Never been there.
Yeah, they're on Northwest Boulevard there in Cal Allen.
Cal Allen, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been to the new one there.
I've
You
never
know,
been
I've
there.
been in the. But you remember Joe Cotton's barbecue back in there?
I've heard about it, but I've never
Never
been
had
there.
been there?
First or second.
Oh, that was really good. Really,
Yeah.
really good. Now they got this place called the Comanche Cafe.
Is
Yeah,
that
what's the
right here
one-
on the corner? It's
Uh,
like small.
Yeah, the little small one there that's right up there, I guess, was that Comanche and Staples.
Okay.
That's just 322 North Staples.
I heard they had good kolaches there.
Really?
So I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Rico's. Smokehouse out on Old Brownsville Road.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never been there.
yeah, I've seen it plenty of times, but I haven't been there either. The reason I bring up barbecue because it's all good. You know, people like to do it in the summertime, but it's so hot. People, you can take your little Weber grills
I
or
grill a lot.
hibachi and take it out there in the island if you like that type of thing. Make sure you got a
Or
canopy.
just in my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I'm the griller in our family.
really? Stand on grill?
No.
No.
I mean, before he met me, he
Wendell's been
grilled.
trying to. Wendell's been dying to taste my mollejas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, man. And even some more ceviche.
Oh, it's ceviche.
And plus your crackers, man. Your crackers that you really make
Oh, yeah,
really
the
good
firecrackers?
impact. You just eat them by themselves,
Yeah.
man. Just I like you do a
Yeah,
good
they're-
thing
those-
there, man.
those are
You know, we just having a good time. Yeah, we got the Hookstead back in town. They finally, after losing 6 in a row, they're won last night, and they're gonna be here again tonight through Sunday. And you definitely, anytime you come out there, you can see Carlos. He's right there, at the main gate. When he's there, if he's not on the road doing anything, that's what gets me when y'all be rolling, man.
Yeah.
You know everything, y'all equipment that y'all have to take.
Right.
Now, usually when y'all go to like Houston or something, y'all went somewhere you have to fly on a plane, didn't you?
We went to Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, we finally ventured out of Texas last season. So we went to Florida.
How was that trip?
It was good. It was really, really good. We went to Fort Lauderdale,
Uh-huh.
and then, so usually when we go out of town, we don't get to sightsee.
Yeah.
So when we went to Florida, we finally got to sightsee. So Sunday, our flight was Monday, so all day Sunday we were in Hollywood Beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're finally. We spent the whole day in
So
Hollywood.
could they accommodate with you guys? Did they have a big, like a party bus van for y'all to?
Nah, we rented trucks out
They
there.
rented trucks.
Yeah, we rented two F-150s out there.
Y'all just be rolling up.
Yeah, it was.
So you put your chairs in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's easy, like-
yes, our everyday chairs, our
Yeah.
sports chairs, we leave at the gym. So
Yeah.
we have an everyday chair, which is what I'm sitting on, and we have a sports chair.
Okay.
So the sports chairs, we just leave them in the gym, but we still have to haul them around everywhere we go.
Okay, so question about the sports chair: is the traction on the tires bigger? What makes it a sports chair compared to
So
your
the
regular
sports
glider?
chair, if you see my chair, it's straight.
Uh-huh.
So on the sports chair, they're the camber.
Oh, I've noticed that. Yeah.
Right. So the camber
okay.
goes out so you can move.
And maneuver and
It's
get those
faster.
corners. Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
So that's the difference between an everyday and a sports chair.
Cool.
So there's grants
Okay.
out there where we all, or mainly the whole team got our grant. It's called CAF grant, and the Kelly Brush grant. So you apply for it and they give you a sports chair.
Do y'all work with the youth? That the
We
same
do.
or
We the youth here is very low. There's like
Yeah.
maybe like 3 or 4 kids that, but we have them come out. They play in our sports chairs. So a lot of those little kids, they venture out. Like they do camps now.
Yeah.
Houston,
Okay.
Austin.
Yeah.
We don't have that capability to have a camp because we don't have that many
That
kids.
many kids. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love to see that the kids are going out doing camps and stuff because me myself, I didn't start till like late 30s because I didn't know anything about adaptive
the
sport. So I started real late. So ever since I got into it, man, I love it. You know, it's the traveling, the plane. You meet a lot of people
camaraderie.
with different disabilities, and
Right.
it's
That's awesome. That's good.
yeah, and I'm also, I like to throw also, I'm also a cancer survivor. So I had testicular cancer. Don't ask me what year, because
Yeah.
it's just something that I don't really care to
Yeah.
Yeah.
think about. You know,
Right,
I've had
right.
it, I overcame it.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I
it,
was
that's
blessed
it, that's
to
good,
see another
that's
day,
good,
so
I'm a
I
cancer
just like to.
survivor too.
Are
Yeah.
you?
I had
Yeah.
some uterine cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I had a full hysterectomy by 33.
Yeah, I mean, it's people ask, "Well, when did you have it?" Even my doctors, "When did you have it?" Like, I don't know. It's just something that I just put behind my
Right.
back of my mind. I don't
Right.
really. I mean, it's not something. I mean, it's
It's there,
it's just
but
me that does it. You know what I'm saying?
So
'Cause I
I can
really-
understand that, and that's good.
Yeah,
You know, even for you to bring that out, that's good. You know,
Yeah.
for awareness for people and to understand. You know, and like I said, the different things that they have, and the
Right.
people that have paralysis and stuff like that, and I'm very partial to them.
Yeah.
You know, when people come up to the the ballpark, you know, when I see them in a wheelchair, I'm asking where they send the location. And then even when I see an elderly person that's on a walk and they want kind of slow, I say, what section you send where your seat? Well, I try to help them sit in the ADA section
Right.
as much as I can.
Yeah.
And sometimes I tell people when you ask for tickets, purchase tickets, ask them, do we have an ADA so they can accommodate
Right.
you know, because we can sometimes on a heavy packed night it's really difficult.
Right.
But you know, we're not packed every night.
Right.
So I'm going to do my best to accommodate them.
Well, we have a lot of like when you see them walk in, you know, you know that there's something wrong with them, like
Yeah.
really bad. And you tell them, hey, we have an elevator. You can
Elevator,
use it.
yeah.
They don't want to use that elevator. They want to walk up them 70 stairs we got there, you know. And it's nice to
Yeah,
see, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
that they want to
They
do
still
that
that
challenge.
momentum, that challenge in their
Yeah.
life that they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
And it's funny because me working there so long, I tell myself, man, I wouldn't what it's like to climb those stairs. You know what I'm saying? But I can. I can walk. But it's just I got to hang on to something,
Yeah.
or I get tired really.
Where
really
did
fast.
you told me somewhere you had to go somewhere where your wheelchair wasn't accessible and you had to walk a little ways, and I forgot where you had told me. I was stunned. You
Yeah.
know, now I see you move around. You move around very quick
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't no doubt about it. Your arms, your hands, they're very strong. You know, if you think you can take this guy, I just want y'all to know nothing. I know he don't want to put his business free, but he'll put a bullet in your ass. Okay, and then when I see him whoop you with the wheelchair, I got his back.
Yeah.
Anybody mess with Carlos, I got his back.
Yeah.
But when he see you whooping his ass with that wheelchair, y'all know to leave him alone.
It's like Wendell yesterday. He came in with a measuring tape at work, and I told him, I was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in that building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One way or another, I'm gonna get in that
Because
building.
she
I
thought.
I haven't had the opportunity to work with someone that needed like anything
Yeah.
that's more accessible. You know, my son's deaf, so I'm used to like hard of hearing.
Right.
My husband, he's hard of hearing, so like I know those doors, and I know these doors are pretty much wide, but I was concerned with those front doors because they're tall and narrow.
Yeah, especially with these old buildings. You know,
Yeah.
they didn't have ADA accessible
Yeah.
back in the days. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
I can relate to like where the
Yeah.
doors are.
Yeah.
Especially the curves, because they had to change almost every curve in Corpus Christi. They had to knock out a corner and put it down for wheelchair. And then that's like, wow, people didn't really think about that because
Yeah.
you're right. A lot of people just either had, crutches and stuff
Right.
like
Yeah.
that. You know, it wasn't people who had walkers, so that type of thing just came a long way. You kind of think about, wow, people didn't care about that or they didn't think about it. But now, since there's more people with disabilities and more people, you have to put that in place.
I mean, the wheelchairs have evolved a lot because they used to be
Chunky,
bulky.
chunky.
Yeah, they used to be
Bulky,
real-
really heavy.
So now they're lighter, they're more internet,
And
they're
different,
more
like,
slim,
yeah.
compact to your body.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So it's not all bulky. I call them Cadillacs. The old
Yeah.
Cadillacs.
That old
They're-
Cadillac.
Yeah.
They're bulky, you know.
Yeah.
And, but yeah,
I just
it's-
wanted to make sure we could accommodate all our guests and.
That's
Yeah.
why I came. He looked at me like, "What are you doing, Wendell?" I
I told him, I was like, can you just measure stuff? Like, my peace of mind, like, because I told
Yeah.
because if it wasn't going to work here, I was going to have somewhere set up that
Yeah.
was already.
I said, "Nah, we'll be able to do it."
yeah, I've been blessed by
Yeah.
because there's different levels of my spina bifida. So there's like good and then there's really bad.
Mhm.
I've been blessed with that I can walk a little bit like more mobile than some
Yeah.
with disability. Now some of them have shunts and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I've been really blessed, that I
That's
can
good.
be more agile and more movable.
Well,
and stuff
one
like that.
thing I know that you've always been that type of person. You're just like a moody person. Anybody that has their moves and stuff like that, and so. But I know that on the most part, you just go about your normal daily
Right.
routine.
That's all you
do
can
what
do
you
in
gotta
life.
do, and
Yeah.
like I say, once again, you inspire me. A lot of people, a lot of different things just inspire me. Just become a better person
Yeah.
every day, man.
Yeah.
Some people think that I don't care what you think. You can think what you want to, but fuck what you talk about. That's how I like life.
Yeah.
Well, we finna shut this down a little bit
So
here.
when's your season start?
My season starts in September.
In September?
September.
Correct.
And
Yes.
y'all play locally at different gyms or?
Well, that's the problem right now. We don't have a gym. We lost our gym. The YWCA, we had it for so long. We had it because we've been established since 2015. 6 years already that we're together. So we had the YMCA for like 5 years straight. They never charged us or anything like that. Well, the lady that did that for us, she moved on in career. So they got a new lady now. And when we told her, she's like, well, you can't use it no more. So
What was the reason
That is
why?
terrible. She
because
wouldn't just accommodate like the circumstance and it's a good cause. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like how much damage could y'all do?
We never
And-
did anything. They never had a
Exactly.
problem with us.
Like, that is crazy.
in
so
5
what was the
years-
reason that she gave you then?
What's that?
And what was the reason why she couldn't accommodate you
We
anymore?
we weren't paying customers.
Okay, one paying customer. So how much money does she want then?
I don't
Or
know
she
what
didn't
they
say?
want.
'Cause then
We
we
never
could get a
asked because
sponsor. We
everything
did
was
get
always
there.
donated time to
Yeah.
us, and we only practiced for like 2 hours. We weren't taking the whole gym. But I mean, I don't want to bash them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it just kind of sucks that
Yeah.
we've had.
So y'all are looking
Understandable.
for a gym, like
Yeah, a
practicing?
gym, like anywhere, you
Anywhere,
know.
yeah.
Well, how
me-
can somebody contact you if they want to help you?
Well, I've Facebook Carlos A. Cavazos, Cavazos. They can reach me on my cell phone 361-737-1326.
My mom's main name.
They can find us on Facebook, Corpus Christi Rims, RIMZ. That's basically it. You know, I mean,
Cool.
we're just right now we're trying to find a gym.
Inside, it's freaking hot.
Yeah,
Like,
well, not only that, because when you play outside, the ball's gonna go in the grass.
oh yeah.
So our sports chairs are low profile. So when you get on the grass, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
So sometimes we don't have that able-bodied person to help us get the ball or anything like that. So we would like an indoor gym. So where the ball goes,
I want
you
to
grab it.
All right. Okay, cool.
You know, I mean, it's
Well, if y'all know anybody can help out and your sponsors, please give them a call.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
give us a call, and
Yes.
we're going to do our best that we can. I knew something's going to become good of this right now, and I just want to say thanks for coming in. You got a shout out or anything that you want to, because you've been busy. You just been going. You had a meeting early this
I
morning.
am exhausted, and since yesterday we have new accounts with the city and of Corpus Christi now. So like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
picking up. I guess like my only shout out is gonna be, my boys at Trip Tonight.
Okay, there you
We're
go.
doing some new merch. I need to show you before you leave. You're
Okay.
gonna like it.
All right.
And just. Sam doing the robot thing.
Yeah.
We're building our first robot,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
a
that's
real
really working on
legit
that, yeah.
Corpus robot, and
wow.
so. But that's like, I can't go down the list.
Yeah,
of
no,
too
no,
many
no.
people.
That's
But yeah,
good. That's
that's
good.
it.
That's good. How about you, Carl? You want to give a shout out to anybody?
I
man?
mean, anybody and everybody that's supported me throughout my basketball season. You know, my
Yeah.
career. I
Yeah.
call it career, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it just got to keep going.
Yeah,
You know,
there
you
you
got to
go.
keep pushing in life. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, you do. And
You know?
then once again, that's inspiration to me to hear you say that, in your situation, and it don't bother you. It's like,
Nah.
you say, oh, fuck it, Wendell, I'm just going to keep going and move on.
Yeah.
So people that be inspired about anything, here's one example here. That's the reason why I try to bring on local people that have things that's going on in their lives for awareness purposes.
Right, yeah.
Because lack of communication makes for a bad interpretation. If you don't know, ask a question.
Yeah, it's like when I got diagnosed with cancer, I was like, man, God, why me? I've already had spina bifida. I've done so much. You've already put so much in front of me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
now you're putting cancer in front of me. It's just like, man, why me? But you just got to like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
I gotta
alive.
keep that faith, baby.
Yeah, I'm
Keep that
alive.
faith,
That's all
it.
that matters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
But-
Cancer's just.
yeah.
I got
it's-
pregnant really young, and I always thought to myself, God, I got pregnant so young. But if I would have waited to my 30s, I wouldn't have had children because I don't even have the part.
Well, the
Yeah.
first thing that thinks on your mind, I mean, I don't want to keep you, but the first thing that comes on your mind is you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Like, yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a death wish now, but you got to overcome it. So
Yeah. That's good.
it's just what God gave me. You know, I mean,
There
you just
you
got to
go.
overcome it with whatever God gives you.
Yeah.
You know, you got to take it. You know, you know.
Well, I want to thank you for coming in
Yeah,
and spending
thank you
your
for having
time and
me.
everything. And people, once again, chime in with Mr. Wendell every Wednesday. And my name is Mr. Wendell. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Toodaloo.
Bye.